Your Honor, Ms. Reed is here for a pretrial and a bond violation. In however order Your Honor would like to proceed, she will be admitting a bond violation and ultimately pleading guilty as charged. So however Your Honor would like to approach that.
From the very first moment, she admits to breaking bond and pleads guilty, skipping the trial completely. It's a bold move, but is it a sign of owning up to her actions? Or a last-ditch gamble for leniency? What's your take?
Well, she's admitting to the violation.
She is, Your Honor.
Is that correct, ma'am? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. All right, and what are we doing?
She's pleading as charged. Yes.
Sure. May I have her sworn?
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you're about to give to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
State your name.
Tamara Reed.
All right. Ms. Reed, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of operating while intoxicated, correct?
Yes.
That is a misdemeanor, or by up to 93 days, a $500 fine plus court costs. And the court could also order any community service or rehabilitation.
Listen closely. The judge lists every possible penalty. From hefty fines to having her car immobilized, this isn't just a box to check. It's making sure she can't later say, "I didn't know." A textbook move to block any future appeal.
Services the court deems necessary. The court could order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay costs of prosecution as well as costs of any emergency governmental services. You understand that? Yes?
Yes.
All right. Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
To that charge, how do you?
Guilty.
Now you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial or anything?
Yes.
You signed an advice of right form?
She didn't, Your Honor, because she's in custody. I could have her do that now, or we could do that verbally, however you.
Okay. You recall signing an advice of right form? Yeah. Any questions regarding any of these rights?
No.
You'll see on the podium, you need to look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of the trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you're giving up those rights as well as all rights of that.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up the right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole? Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to?
No.
Anybody threaten you or force you? You're doing this voluntarily of your own free will, and because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense. November 27, 2020, location of Carpenter near Chester Drive in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan. Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Prior to operating that motor vehicle, you consumed intoxicating.
Yes.
What did you have and how much?
And a couple of seltzers.
Seltzers? Alright. Were you stopped by the police or was there an accident?
I was stopped by the police.
Why'd they stop?
My lights were on.
Alright. Were you ultimately arrested?
Yes.
Were you taken to the station? Was there a blood draw?
Both.
Blood draw? Alright. What were the results of the blood draw?
I would stipulate for the plea it was a .09 blood test.
Do you have any reason to dispute those blood test results? No? Alright. I do have to advise you that if they do accept your plea, you commit misconduct during the time of my acceptance of the plea and the time of sentencing, that any evaluation or sentence agreement, the court would not be bound by. You understand that? I also would have to indicate that if you do commit misconduct during that period, you would also not be entitled to withdraw your plea. You understand?
Yes.
Counsel, first question is, have there been any promises, threats, or other inducements that the plea which have not been stated on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Has the court complied with the court rule and with the proper sentence?
I would say for the record, so it's clear, the stop happened just after midnight, so the stop for no headlights is a valid stop.
Her back comes in at .09, just a hair over Michigan's limit, but still enough to get charged. Now, here's the question. Should someone barely over the line face the same penalty, as those way past it?
Outside.
I don't.
We're satisfied as well.
The court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to this charge. Defendant is referred to Von Swartz for an alcohol screening and assessment and victims impact panel. Sentencing in this matter. July 9th, 2025. At 9 a.m. All right. Either as to bond, but as to the violation.
The violation first, Your Honor, my client would waive the right to the hearing and be prepared to admit to drinking and ready to do that this morning.
All right. And that is correct, ma'am?
Yes.
So waiving the right to a hearing. And you do it, ma'am. Have you seen the violation before?
No.
Okay. Your counsel went through it with you, however.
Yes.
And that there were June 13, 2025, that you were drinking.
Yes.
Very good. Court will accept that petition. How long have you been in?
She turned herself in yesterday morning. What time was it? 8 a.m. yesterday.
How old are you, young man?
20,
How old are you?
21.
Where were you drinking?
When my dad passed away, I took a
Here's the turning point. This stops being just a legal case and becomes deeply personal. Her drinking stems from grief over losing her father. Now the judge has to weigh the paths, enforce punishment, or show compassion.
Pardon?
My dad passed away a couple of years ago, and I'm not handling it probably in the best way.
You were 19,
18.
18 when he passed away.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: was that where your drinking started, or?
Yes.
And let me ask you this: I'm not going to.
Yes.
Looking back on it, drinking a lot, what do you think would happen to you? Probably don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah.
That's a tough question. Suffice it to say, young lady, it would make you forget and have the pain go away a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you in school?
Yes. I'm
Pardon?
I'm supposed to go back next semester.
Did you finish up this semester? What happened?
I stopped attending my classes, so I had to withdraw.
Where were you in school?
My sophomore year,
At what school?
Eastern Michigan.
So when your dad passed away, you already enrolled in school?
Yes.
And you made it through how many semesters after that?
2, and then I took a gap year, and then I went back.
Those 2 semesters that you took, how were your grades?
We're pretty good. I think I had a 3.2, 3.5.
Okay. You took the gap year, then you came back. How were your grades?
Okay, I think I had like a 2.8.
Pardon?
I had a 2.8 when I came back.
Where'd you graduate?
In high school,
Did you do well there? You got siblings?
I have a twin brother.
You have a twin brother.
Hmm.
What?
It's with mom in the corner of the court.
Mom's in it? Oh, okay. So what do you think I should do? Well, before you answer that, let me ask you this. As you were going along struggling, trying to deal with your father's passing things, did you let your mom know?
A little, but
Pardon?
a little bit. Not as serious as it had gotten. I don't think.
What about your brother?
I think he noticed.
Think he noticed? Probably because he's your brother and also a twin. He probably did. Felt. Did you reach out to anybody?
I've been seeing a therapist weekly.
You were? Okay. So how long have you been doing that?
I was seeing one I've been seeing her for like 7 years, and then I've been seeing one who specializes in grief for the last 3 months, I think.
So something that you started heading in that direction. Okay. How's that work?
It's going okay. I think I've been thinking about seeing someone else.
Pardon?
I've been thinking about seeing someone else. I don't know if it's a good fit.
Okay, so your therapist might not be fitting with you, right? Okay. All right. Now I'll get back to you. What do you think I should do with you?
Guess whatever punishment fits.
Give you a chance to prove you can stay sober.
Yeah. A chance to prove I could stay sober. You think?
You think you can?
Yes.
That was a real confident the way you said that.
I want to. And I think that I can.
Young lady, why do you think I asked you all of those questions?
Why I did it, I guess?
Yeah, maybe. It's a thing that you don't understand. And are just beginning to kind of explore. Grief is a horrible thing in a lot of ways. It becomes real bad if you don't deal with it. It kind of just sits there, and at some point, while you try to sort of bottle it up and push it down, somehow just all of a sudden begins to explode. Right? And then at some point, because you're not dealing with it, kind of out of control, then it becomes harder. At the beginning, you probably could have told somebody, but by that time, you don't tell anybody because it becomes hard to explain. Right? And it becomes real difficult to, no matter how close somebody is, then talk to them. You don't know if they're going to listen or they're going to have time to listen. And the reality of all of that is what you want. You just want that hurt and other things to disappear. Right? Were you close to your dad?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess, but I know I'm right. I'm always right. But I'm gonna guess that you were daddy. Alright. Well, more than anything, I'm gonna tell you, I don't always talk about myself, but I'm gonna tell you why I asked the question. Here I sit all these years later.
A rare moment, the judge shares his own story of losing his father. Building a genuine connection. Personal revelations like this don't happen often in court, and it completely shifts the tone of the sentencing.
I lost my dad when I was 16. So when I'm asking you those questions about grief, I get it. Okay. I'm going to let you know that if you find a way to kind of deal with it. Gonna make it through. Okay. I didn't know your dad, but I almost bet that he wouldn't want you trying to do this, trying to deal with all of this on your own. Okay. So in the interim, how am I gonna keep you sober? Young lady, there's just right now, and partially because of the age you are, partially because of what you feel, a lot of things in life are real confusing right now, right? You're not sure the next step that you take and what direction that's going to head or what you're going to do, right? Okay, here's a suggestion I want to make to you. I want you to take whatever steps you're taking slow. I'm watching your mother where she's using it to try to look over Miss Pilar's head. Your brother has been right all up in it. Okay? What that tells me is you got a family out there that just love you, that support you, and if you hadn't told them, probably after today, they'll sit for whatever time and just listen to you. Okay? And as you let it pour out to them, and it's going to tell you it's going to come out wrong, it's going to come out crazy, you may think yourselves crazy, it's coming out, but just let it come out. Okay? Said you cured her something yesterday.
Yes, shame on you are.
What I'm going to do, I know it's going to defend against violation. I don't think it does any good to keep you incarcerated at all. Alright. So I'm going to sentence you on that violation of 2 days of jail, credit 2 days. I'm going to let you go. I am going to, however, order that you report over to the Department of Community Corrections.
No extra jail time, just time served, a sobriety monitor, and a court order to get back in school. It's a second chance, but with tight conditions. Will she rise to it, or wind up back in this courtroom?
Scram tether. Okay? Got that? You are going back to school in the fall. That might have sounded like a question. Was it? Okay. Take that as an order. Go back. Just sort of walk that journey through life. And do that, okay? You hear me? And I'll sign that scram order. Alright, young lady?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, you're welcome. And most importantly, sometimes you just have to be kind to yourself. Okay? Got it? All right. Take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Guys, take care of yourself.